Alright, I'm Jesse Ehrenreich, and I am once again the commentator for the third round now of the finals. This will be the fourth match of the day between Cody and John, so at this point they have a pretty good idea of each other's teams. And once again, John Walterkins is bringing Groudon, Parathorn, Togekiss, Palkia, Salamence, and Talonflame, while Cody is bringing Aegislash, Groudon, Xerneas, Kangaskhan, Zapdos, and Smeargle. So from John's side, we've seen Togekiss, Palkia, Talonflame, Salamence, and Groudon all make appearances. And on Cody's side, we've seen Xerneas, Groudon, Kangaskhan, and Smeargle all make appearances, as we did not see the fourth Pokemon in the first round. This promises to be an interesting match, to be sure. Alright, so like the first match, Cody is going to lead Xerneas and Kangaskhan. And John is going to lead Salamence and Talonflame. So we seem to be having a slight repeat of the first match. So Intimidate is going to go off, which is going to lower Kangaskhan's attack. But we do still have to be careful of Xerneas with its Power Herb, as well as being careful of Talonflame with its Gale Wings Brave Bird access, and Salamence with its Tailwind. Now we've seen Tailwind used on both teams so far, and Tailwind is a very good speed control move. It will lower your opponent's team speed while increasing your speed for a set number of turns. As you can tell, there's quite a bit of thought going into these move picks, being that this is the fourth match between these two of the day. Trying to make good predictions, as well as not have good predictions happen against them. Now, Xerneas could go for the Geomancy here, increasing most of its stats in one turn rather than two, thanks to its Power Herb. But it does still have to be careful from possible Brave Bird or possible Hyper Voice used against it. Cody also has to be careful of the Tailwind axis that we see Salamence with. So it will be interesting to see what choice these players have made. So you see Mega Evolves happening from both Salamence and Kangaskhan, and he opts for the Fake Out into Talonflame. That will prevent Talonflame from being able to attack, and we will see the Tailwind go up from Salamence. So that Tailwind, once again, is going to give John's team a nice speed boost. We see the Geomancy Power Herb combination again from Xerneas, which is pretty popular in this new meta, with the including of legendaries. This is going to give him a high special attack, high special defense, and speed, with the specially attacking Salamence that will be a bit of a problem from John, both for the fact that he's going to have a weakness to Xerneas' Geomancy, Fairy type attack, as well as not be able to deal strong damage back. And we have to remember that Kangaskhan, though we've only seen Fake Out and Double Edge, often has Sucker Punch access. Or Protect could also be another move on it that would keep it from getting attacked this turn. Once again, both teams really have to pick their moves carefully now to make sure that they don't make the wrong move, while Geomancy Xerneas does have a high stat special defense total, it does still have to be careful from a joint attack from both Talonflame and Salamence if John decides to double into it. But so does Kangaskhan. John opts to protect with Salamence, obviously concerned with the Dazzling Gleam, but Xerneas also protects. It does protect against the Brave Bird from Talonflame, and he does attack into the Talonflame with Double Edge. Now Double Edge will deal recoil damage back onto Kangaskhan. So John's going to bring his Groudon in. Groudon will Primal Evolve into Primal Groudon, creating the Desolate Land, or Harsh Sun, which will prevent any water-type attacks, as well as increasing fire-type attacks. Now Groudon still has to be careful with Xerneas, as it is generally a physically bulky Pokemon, and Xerneas is a special attacking Pokemon. But Groudon's access to Eruption, as we saw earlier in the last match, does deal quite a bit of damage to Cody's team. And once again, Cody does still have to be careful of a joint attack from Salamence and Groudon, who are now supported with Tailwind. Kangaskhan has Double Edge, which would deal decent damage, but cannot use its Fake Out, as it already used Fake Out earlier. Now, Kangaskhan could use a Sucker Punch here to try and deal some damage before they get a chance to attack, but it probably would not be able to KO. Alright, so we see a Hyper Voice out. It does minimal damage to Xerneas, but it does deal decent damage onto the Kangaskhan. Xerneas goes next with the Dazzling Gleam, and it takes out John's Salamence and deals decent damage onto his Groudon. Groudon does not manage to take out Xerneas, but he does manage to live the Double Edge from Kangaskhan, who will take quite a bit of recoil. Now John is going to bring in his Palkia. Palkia is a special attacking Pokemon as well, but with Xerneas so low, it will probably be able to deal ending damage. Now Kangaskhan, as we've seen, does not outspeed Groudon with Tailwind behind it, and will probably be taken out this turn to an attack. So we'll have to wait and see how he will play Kangaskhan. He could possibly Sucker Punch to try and take care of the Groudon. So John could go for the Protect on Groudon and try and keep that from happening. He also has Earth Power. So Groudon goes up for the Sucker Punch and takes out the Groudon. So we're now in a So John goes for Nebula Rend, Dragon type attack, into Kangaskhan to guarantee that Kangaskhan is taken out. Now that the sun is gone, he will be able to use his Hydro Pump again, though Cody does still have his Aegislash, which we have not seen yet, and is up 3 Pokemon to 1. So he doubles into his Palkia and takes it out with the Dazzling Gleam, now no longer split, as there's only one Pokemon on the other side of the field. So Cody is the winner of the championship in this exciting battle. Thank you and have a good day.